glasses, okay? When you see these glasses, you already know what time it is. I am going live with my golf instructor. So these are my permanent golf glasses, as you can see. You know, it's kind of cool, I think, but there's a reason why I'm wearing pink today. No, it is not because my wife got me this shirt. There is a reason why I am wearing pink today, and it is a really, really close. It is close to my heart. Let me take my glasses off so that you guys can see that I'm serious, okay? But this thing is really close to me and my heart. I want to dedicate this segment of today's show to that young lady right there. Not my mama. That's my mama, and that's my mother-in-law, Jackie Morrell. Jackie Shannon Morrell. I want to say her full name, but this show is dedicated to you. I'm not gonna lie, you made a major impact in my formative years in high school. I will never forget. I wrote it on your Facebook page, and I know that many people can go to her Facebook page and look it up. But in high school, there was my sister, and my sister was dating this guy. Didn't know who he was, but we transferred to a different high school. And the first day that we met him, this is my sister's boyfriend. This young lady, when I tell you, she gave me the warmest hug just the warmest hug. And I miss her I miss her for sure. But this show and this segment is dedicated to you, Jackie. First off, I want to go ahead and say that today is a great day. All right. We got my best friend Darren Owens on. I call him a best friend because he's able to help me with my golf game. I feel like a good friend should help you with your golf game, but he's been helping me out and introducing me to a lot of things. And he introduced me to an initiative that I felt like was awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and bring Brother Darren Owens on now. And let's go ahead and start talking with him. Brother Darren, how you doing, friend?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm well. You're wearing your pink. I think I'm kind of going salmon. I think I'm going salmon a little bit.
It looks pink. It looks pink from my view.
All right. You might be colorblind. That's okay. But hey, it's a great day, and I'm so excited. Tell us about because I have her bio here, and I really love it. It inspired me. But I want to talk about Miss Brenda Grissom. I said it correct, right?
That's correct.
Tell us a little bit more about her and the initiative that you and the Ball Strikers have put forward. And you even sent me some videos that I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are giving out big dough to this charity, to this cause. Tell me some more about it, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we talk, I talk about the Ball Strikers all the time, and one of the things we say about the Ball Strikers is golf is what we do, but it's not who we are. This initiative with Gertrude's House, we've been a partner with her since 2019, and it's been amazing. She's a wonderful individual who has a powerful testimony, and we, the Ball Strikers, partner with her and her organization to support it. When you're talking about supporting the fight against breast cancer and cancer in our local community, and these are people we know, we see, we've met. A lot of the larger, foundations, you may give to it and you may not ever see where the money goes. Well, we not only know where the money goes, but we get a chance to actually meet the individuals who are helped. And so Ms. Grissom is the founder of Gertrude's House. The Ball Strikers created over the past 4 or 5 years, just different ways to support this organization, from what we call the Men in Pink tournament. And you go on our webpage and our Instagram, you'll see all kinds of events where we throw this large, golf tournament, and all proceeds go to Gertrude's House. And then we started an initiative right after COVID called Playing with a Purpose. And Playing with a Purpose, what we did is that every time we got on the course through one of our events, one of our sanctioned events, every score we made on the course, we donated funds to Gertrude's House. And so basically at the end of the season, every member with the Ball Strikers have a dollar amount that they accumulated for the season.
Oh, wow.
So you've seen people do different things with every 3-pointer that's made, NBA donate certain amount of money, and for every yard game. So that's what we wanted to do. We didn't want to just be out just playing golf, but we wanted to play with a purpose. And so at the end of the season now, we've tallied up all the amount of money that each individual golfer is going to donate. For me, I accumulated $60. So the
Okay,
first
hold
thing
on.
I'm gonna,
That's every
yeah,
penny counts. Every dollar
yeah.
counts, man, and that's awesome.
So I'm going to donate that $60 to Gertrude's house, but it doesn't stop there because
Okay.
I've reached out to as many of my friends, including you, and
Yes, you
I'm
have.
saying, hey, listen, I'm donating $60 to Gertrude's house through Playing with a Purpose. Will you match me? And let me tell you something. No one turns me down. When we tell
Awesome.
them the story and we say, listen, this is where the money is going, this is who we're supporting, no one turns me down. So listen, all of our golf members have a dollar amount that they have accomplished for the season. And now it's time to reach out to the family and friends and whoever will listen and be a part of this donation to Gertrude's house.
Well, let's not wait any longer. We have the founder of
Yeah.
Gertrude's house in the building, and I'm excited to talk with her. She has a very, I don't want to be offensive, but she's so pretty. She's so pretty. I just had to say it, and I'm just excited for her to be on the show. I'm sorry, not Miss Gertrude, Miss Brenda Grissom. How are you,
Yeah.
ma'am?
I'm doing great. Thank you. And thank you for the compliment.
Okay, welcome. All right, you're welcome. Awesome, awesome. So excited. Really quickly, if you don't mind, I want to read just a portion of your bio. That again, just it just the story alone, and it just tells me because I will say, me and my wife, we've been married for 3 years, and we find ourselves in a situation. We're like, you know what? It's something more. There's something more. There's a cause. There's something that we want to get. And the fact that you found your purpose, for one, and for two, you have expanded your purpose. You have expanded your territory. I'm just in awe, and I'm just happy that I am able to interview, speak with you, and move forward from there. But really quickly, Brenda Grissom is a super woman, no nonsense professional with a loyal and caring spirit. Brenda is a retired training coordinator, formerly with Safeway Stores Incorporated, who knows a thing or two about implementing programs. She is an optimist who enjoys life to the fullest while continuing to honor crafts and being a motivational speaker and nonprofit administrator. She accomplished these skill sets. I was going to say skillets, but these skill sets by being a detailed oriented and time efficient executor, striving as a resource to help women currently dealing with breast cancer and its many survivors achieving their destinies by never giving up. Now, I don't want to read on any further because there's a lot more here. Miss, I want to keep calling you Gertrude. Miss Brenda, if you don't mind, please give us some more intel about your initiative and how did you get to this point of giving your purpose to a lot of, this is a big deal and this is a very big need, but please give us some more intel.
Well, thank you, first of all, for having me on. Thank you, Mr. Owens, for supporting us every single year. It just touches my heart that you all feel that this is so much important to you as it is to us. And then I want to say that bio superwoman part always gets me because I don't say that about myself. My friend of 39 years, Jeannie Sala, she's the one that wrote that bio. And that's what she
Awesome.
thinks about me. So it's not me pumping anything up. It's
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
about me. Yeah. So, and I'm grateful to her for how she supports Gertrude's house as well. But now, what was your question?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. No, but I mean, again, you're a superwoman, and you've landed on this cause. What brought you to helping the Black community, for specifically Black women, just get through this very difficult time? Because I sat by and saw Jackie Morrell having to battle this sickness, and she would have to battle, and it hurt me. It really did. Just to be completely honest. So how were you able to come to this realization that I need to help my community?
Okay, well, let me tell you, I'm a 39 this year, December, next month, actually, I will be a 39-year breast cancer survivor. So
oh, wow.
I'm grateful here, and I believe this is thank you, Mr. Owens, but y'all know I always say it's not about me. It's only by his grace I would not be here. But that allowed me to be able to help women, not just women, but men get breast cancer too. We've had 2 men so far that, we've reached out to help. They've reached out to us for help, and we've poured back into them. So it's not just women that we help men as well. But I was touched by a lady. She's on our website. She has gone on. Her name is Wendy Kitchen. That's Pam's sister. Mr. Owens. Pam's sister went through 3 diagnoses of breast cancer. And every single time she reached out to an organization for help and could not get help. The smallest thing, as what they said they do provide, was rides. I personally myself helped Wendy through 19 attempts to get her a ride. Now, Pam and I made sure she got to her treatment, but she had lost her job because Georgia is a right to state,
right to work
state.
Yeah.
You know, you can be fired for anything. So Wendy was let go because she was going to treatment. Wendy lost her house. Wendy lost her car. So she needed rides to treatment. So like I said, Pam and I made sure that happened. But this particular organization, big, raising billions and billions of dollars every year, could not give Wendy a kitchen a ride. I started documenting, and I had 18 times documented that I personally called just to see, you know. I knew that her previous treatments, she told me she couldn't get rides, but I wanted to see for myself. I documented 18 calls that I called and could not get Wendy a ride. And my last call, I said, am I being recorded? She said, yes. And I said, good, because I want this recorded that I'm asking for this particular patient to have a ride, and you're telling me she couldn't get a ride. The lady asked me, well, did she get there? I said, yes. She said, how did she get there? And I said, well, we made sure she got there. She said, well, she got there, didn't she? Well, I called corporate office and I told them about my calls. I told them the dates, the times, and the people that I spoke to and what they said. And because I was fed up. You're raising all this money and your employee will say to a person, well, she got there, didn't she? This is what you say you do. If this is what you do, then this is what you need to do.
But I don't know. It's so interesting when I heard that, because first, I will say my first instinct, like, I know she did not take that attitude with you when you're trying to provide a service. But it's I don't know. Sometimes it's always a message in that mess that she gave to you. You know, she said, well, she got there, didn't she? And it's almost like she put the onus back on you, but you were the angel. You were the advocate. You were the one that went on behalf of your friend, because I would assume she didn't have the energy to fight anymore. No. And you went on and you fought that. I'm sorry. That's still just awesome. I am listening with both ears open, because that is amazing.
And at that time, we had just started Gertrude's House. So it's not that we couldn't provide the ride, but when Wendy told me that her previous diagnosis, the 3 prior to this, she went through the same thing with them. I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. Like I said, this is what you say you do. So if this is what you say you do, then why aren't you doing it? You know, like Mr. Owens said earlier, the Ball Strikers is not who we are. It's what we do.
Right.
So you need to stand by what you say you do. You know, if you do nothing else, what do I say I do? And be a company or a person of that stature. I'm gonna do what I say I do.
Now let's get into let's get a little bit further into this. You know, Gertrude's House, Ball Strikers. How did this come together? How did you guys formulate this relationship amongst you two?
So in 2019 was the first year we connected with Brenda to start working with Gertrude's House. But as a group of men who play golf, you know, we wanted to do more than just play golf. We wanted to make more of an impact than just being out playing golf. So we looked for local charities to support. And I personally knew Brenda. I knew what she did in the community. I knew the individuals that she helped. And it was a no-brainer for us to partner with her to say, how can we help your organization? And let's just be honest. What they needed was funds. Let's just call it for what it is. They needed funds to do the things that they needed to do. And what's amazing, and I want her to tell you the things that Gertrude's House do, because see, sometimes people don't realize the small things that are needed when individuals are in the middle of this battle. So it was a no-brainer for us. We started supporting the organization in 2019, and every year we try to come up with some method, some form of raising funds to support her organization. But Brenda, what are some of those things that your organization do, from giving rides to providing meals? What are those things?
Okay. rides, meals, groceries, child care. This every third Thursday we meet for emotional support. And this Thursday, actually, we will be meeting at 7 o'clock at Lithia Springs Family Chiropractic Office on Lee Road. Dr. Leslie Walker, she's a part of Gertrude's House, and she opens her doors to us. And what we do there is in the emotional support, let's say, for example, if we have a new person coming on board and they come and they're looking for emotional support, and let's say they have had radiation, okay, then at that point, I would team that person up with somebody that has gone through radiation treatment so they can tell you what to expect, what's going to happen. And sometimes, you know, one of our mottos is, if you come to the meeting or if you, wherever you are, and if you want to lay down on the ground kicking and screaming, guess what? We're going to get down there and we're going to kick and scream with you until you feel better. And we're going to work that out with you so that you can feel better and you can go through those treatments. We go to chemo treatments. Chemo is 5 hours. You know, I have a lady right now going through, I've taken her to every single chemo treatment, every one. And not because she can't get there. She can get there. She just wants somebody to be there to hold her hand. And I go with her. It takes us 45 minutes to get there, 5 hours of chemo, 45 minutes back home. And guess what? It's no problem for me. I don't mind. You know, one time she was sitting in the chair and she started coughing really bad. She started off with a small cough and then the cough got worse. And I'm sitting there, I'm sitting up now and I'm going, wait a minute, something is not right here. And her chemo nurses, they didn't pick up on it. So I hollered back on the side, hey, you know, she's going through something right now. Turns out she had not taken her heart medication that morning. That was a water pill. So she was drowning in her own fluid, y'all. Wow. She was drowning in her own fluid. And they got her back to the, it's Kaiser Permanente, and they don't have a hospital, but we happened to be at the unit that had a urgent care. So they took her back to the urgent care. Immediately, the doctor back there said, I can't deal with this, call 911. So I'm not saying that I did anything special, but I noticed the little thing, you know, and had I not noticed that small thing, I don't know what might have happened, because she was literally, y'all, drowning, because the water pill takes the water off of you. Now you've already had 2 bags of fluid going into your body. So not only do you have the fluid that's built up around your heart, but you got this fluid that they're putting inside, and that's why she was literally drowning. That's why she was.
Yeah. You are listening to Alpha Male Sports people. I'm sorry, but you are listening to Alpha Male Sports, and just that one story. This is Miss Brenda Grisham. Before we go any further, I want to make sure that if you guys hear anything that tweaks your ear, if you hear anything that makes you want to give or want to participate, you dig? This is where you can find Brenda Grisham, and you can find all of her teammates, because I just went through your teammates, and I mean, you guys supply more than just rides. I mean, I think you're kind of playing it down just a tad. I mean, because you got a chairman of the board, Amisha Slade, Erica Gunsby, treasurer. You have chiropractors, oncologists. You have practitioners, pharmacists, instructors in yoga, wellness specialists, and then you have a respiratory therapist. I'm sorry, you have an entire team. Yes. You have an entire team, Miss Brenda. And I'm sorry, another round of applause to you. Another round, because that is amazing. The fact that you saw a specific need in the community, and the fact that you not only offer the need, but you offer your services. Not too many times do we see a founder of a program, an institution, an organization. We don't often see the program, the manager or the owner or the founder of said thing rolling up their sleeves, getting into the muck and the mire and saying, hey, this is what needs to be done. So again, my hat's off to you, and I tip my cap off to you. But before we go any further, people, make sure that you follow her on Facebook at Gertrude's House. Okay. Also, you can find her on her website. There you go again, www.gertrudeshouse.com. You can also find her. This is the founder, Ms. Brenda Grisham. All right. You can also get on their website. I'm sorry. So the Instagram is We Are Gertrude's House. That was what we are Gertrude's House. That's the Instagram. Go to their website at www.gertrudeshouse.com. There is the link below. Make sure you click it, tap it, whatever you need to do. Just get there. Okay. I don't care how you get there. Just get there if you can, because this is an awesome cause. But brother Dan, what were you going to say?
Well, you can also get there through our website as well, especially with this initiative that we're doing. We are driving all of our friends and members to theballstrikers.com. Really easy to remember, theballstrikers.com. And then one of the first things you will see is the quick link to donate to Gertrude's House. So we're encouraging all of our members as they funnel their friends to give to Playing with a Purpose to go to theballstrikers.com. Once you click that link, it'll take you right to the location that you can give to Gertrude's House in support of Playing with a Purpose. It also funnels you to her website as well, so you can see everything that you're talking about. But it is time now that a lot of people do a lot of talking when it comes to supporting organizations. But let me
especially around this time of year. This time of year too. It's holiday season. We feel all jolly and whatnot. I'm with you.
Yeah. So this year, every year at the end of the season, we do our end of the season banquet. And this is when we present Gertrude's House and their organization with a check every year. And this is the time we as an organization start to collect those funds, to reach out to people to say, listen, this is a worthy cause. This is a great organization. They're local. This is somebody you can reach. When I tell you, if you pick up the phone and you call Gertrude's House or you call Miss Grissom, she will answer the phone. Okay. And so these are people we can touch. And so anybody that wants to support this organization, you can go to theballstrikers.com. You can go to her website, but please donate to this organization. Everything that you've talked about requires money to do. It requires individuals to take time off of work. It requires money to pay for meals. She didn't even tell you they support individuals with their bills. Sometimes people can't meet their bills, and I know we've had people that I personally know that she supported. Members of the Ball Strikers has had wives who have dealt with this battle, and Miss Grissom and Gertrude's House have been right there. And so I'm not telling you something that I heard. I'm telling you what I know. It's a great organization, and it's time that we, especially as men, support a normally female-driven organization. So this is a cause and a fight that's typically supported by females. But how awesome is it to see men dressed in pink supporting this organization? So that's what the Ball Strikers do. We support her organization, and we encouraging everyone to support this organization. And Miss Grissom, we're looking forward to our end of the season banquet. We have a blast. Hey, I personally invited you. I'm there. We want you there. We want you there. We want you interviewing people. We want you talking to the members, and we want you to see what it looks like.
For sure. Listen, it'll be the end of the season banquet. I've been looking it up. I've been watching a lot of the videos. You've even sent me some videos from the Instagram page, Ball Strikers. Make sure that you guys check out their Instagram at Ball Strikers. It is at Ball Strikers. But also make sure you follow Brother Darren at Next Level Golf Instructor for all your golf instruction needs. But definitely, man, I'm excited for this. I got my suit ready. I got to press my shirt. You dig? Man. And I'm wearing a bow tie. I'm not wearing the long, weird looking hang ties. I'm wearing a bow tie. Miss Brenda, I'm excited to meet you because this will be great.
To meet you as well.
Awesome. I thank you guys for coming on. Again, Gertrude's House will always have a supporter in Alpha Male Sports. We here at Alpha Male Sports will support Gertrude's House. Brenda, we support you as well. Anything that you need from me, if you need a ride or something like that, or you need somebody that needs a ride, hey, listen, let me know. I'm free until noon. Okay. Yeah. I know a lot of times therapy sessions are like early in the morning or sometimes at 8 o'clock, and you just can't get a ride. So that's just I love it, and I thank you. And we thank you, and everybody else thanks you. I can't wait to see you on I think it's next Sunday.
It's not next Sunday, but in 2 weeks, basically.
Okay.
It's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Everybody should be back from vacation, and so 6 to 9, we're gonna be in Peachtree City at the Flat Creek Banquet Hall. 6 to 9, and listen, it's gonna be an amazing time. We got live music. We got We got Alpha Male Sports, who's going to be there doing some interviews with our guys. We got DJs. So we're excited. It's an amazing time that's coming.
Awesome. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. It is me. He is I, and I am him. As I put my glasses back on, because y'all will see these glasses in due time. Okay. Brenda, if you're ever on the golf course with me and brother Darren, I'm just giving you fair warning that this is kind of how I operate. Okay. You know, this is kind of how I operate with these things on, you know. Great. Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. It is me. He is I, and I am him. I am he that they call the Alpha Male. I'm trying to get my mood music to take us out of here, but for some reason, my nephew Jackson wants to join in. Here we go. Yeah, I think we got the mood music. There we go. Thank you so much, Miss Brenda. Thank you, brother Darren.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can't wait to see you guys. This is Alpha Male Sports, people. Peace.
Peace out.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you, man. We appreciate it.